You're up early?
Cuddy needed a consult.
We're checking for spinal lesions from leukemia.
Yeah, I know. Fits perfectly. Unless this is the patient with the anaphylaxis, the heart failure, and the paralysis, in which case you're wasting your time.
We want a second opinion.
Second, it's giving you at least 8. Okay, well, here's 9. Botulism. Listen to me. Have you eaten anything abnormal? Any canned foods?
No.
Sure? Lying to your parents is usually the right thing to do, but there's an impending death exception.
Don't talk to her like that.
You're right. She never lies. I was being rude. When your boyfriend snuck in on Friday night. Surprise. Perhaps he got you some sexy little treats, huh? Some honey or some edible underwear, some massage oils. Come on, anything. We know about the sex. So the Danny's little Danny is full of penicillin. That's what caused your anaphylactic shock.
You didn't tell us that was...
No, it was etyclindamycin, what I use.
He said he was on penicillin.
I saw the bottle.
It's a non-penicillin antibiotic.
The antibiotics didn't cause the anaphylaxis.
Still on the table.
Everything is connected.
What did we discuss? What was the differential?
Cameron said... When Dan came to your house that night, did you go through any tall grass?
On defense.
What are you doing?
Your daughter had 2 visitors on Friday night. One of them is still in the room. He has tick paralysis. Dan tracked a tick onto his jeans, which wouldn't be a problem, but being a teenager, Dan couldn't keep his tick in his pants.
We already checked her.
Well, now I'm checking her.
Tick bites don't ordinarily cause anaphylactic shock.
This girl's allergies are not ordinary.
House, get out of here. We have to re-intubate her, get her into the MRI.
The time course is perfect. Bite itself sets off an allergic reaction. Then it takes 4 days to kick in. Heart's vulnerable, it hits that first. And a day later sets off the ascending paralysis.
Except that ticks aren't usually invisible.
They are until you find them. Oh, that's dandruff. Okay, well, that wasn't nearly as dramatic as I'd hoped. It just means the next time will be even better.
What's happening?
That's the tick venom ascending.
Either that or you stressed her into heart failure. BP's dropping, heart rate 47.
I'm administering atropine.
She's gonna need a transvenous pacing wire. Okay, magical tick hunt is over. Only real doctor stuff now.
This is just gonna get worse. Ticks produce more toxins the longer they feed. She's gonna be dead in an hour, even if you pump her heart full of jet fuel. Unless you let me find the tick.
Could he be right?
The only thing I know for sure is that your daughter's heart won't last another 20 minutes without treatment.
Okay. Sorry, a little crowded here.
House, get out of the elevator.
Welcome to wait for the next one.
You got her?
Got her.
As long as we're stuck here, this might be a good time to look for that tick.
Turn the elevator back on.
Just be a minute, honey.
Atropine's wearing off.
Injector again.
That's just temporary.
Temporary's fine. We're not hanging wallpaper.
We've got to get her upstairs and put her on norepinephrine.
It wasn't penicillin. You still think the symptoms are unconnected?
We've got to take care of her heart. But
You wake up in the morning, your paint's peeling, your curtains are gone, and the water's boiling. Which problem do you deal with first?
House.
None of them. The building's on fire. We treat her symptoms, she dies. We find the cause, she lives. That tick is an IV drip of poison. We unhook it, she'll be fine.
it's my last atropine. Lasts us about 3 minutes. Let's get her gown on. Her heart rate falls below 35. We're getting her to the ICU. I'm not gonna let her die in this elevator.
Perineum.
We checked it. If we get her upstairs, we still...
Axilla.
Checked. Down to 38. We don't have a lot of time. We can still-
Eyebrows, eardrums, pubic hair.
Checked. We checked everywhere. It's not... 35. We gotta get her to the ICU.
You haven't found the tick yet.
We already kidnapped her. You wanna add murder? We've looked over every inch of skin on her body, House. It's over.
Hey, is that the first time you had sex? All the other stuff going on down there, she might not have realized. Oh.
Sick, miserable.
Oh my God!
See? Told you to be more dramatic.
Bliss, your tests are normal.
That sounds like a good thing.
It could be a routine virus.
But if it's HIV or hepatitis B, now that could be fatal.
HIV? Wait a second.
When you were in Amsterdam, did you use street drugs? Needles?
No,
Unprotected sex?
never, anywhere.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think I remember having unprotected sex or drugs that involve needles.
Chloe's gonna take more blood because endocarditis and hepatitis B are pretty serious, and there is no cure for HIV.
You okay?
No, why is she being so mean?
She's just trying to be thorough. A lot of people don't tell us the truth.
You really think I might have something that might kill me?
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Bliss, are you okay?
Star.
What year is it?
1890.
HIV and hepatitis negative, so it's either meningitis or encephalitis. Hang 2 grams of ceftriaxone and 750 milligrams of acyclovir.
Have you seen this? She mentioned an insect bite. Could be related to her fever.
Now, if it was MRSA, there would be surrounding cellulitis.
Or what about a mosquito? Dengue, malaria?
Those are tropical diseases, Chloe. They are unheard of in Northern Europe. Okay, you need to hang the antibiotics, get a head CT, and then set me up for a spinal tap. Chloe, let's do that spinal tap on Bliss.
That may not be necessary.
Well, we have to isolate the organism. Plasmodium falciparum present. Parasite density 6%. How the hell did she get malaria?
Her plane out of Amsterdam originated in Cameroon. An infected African mosquito hitched a ride to Europe and took a bite out of Bliss.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's called airport malaria.
There's cerebral involvement. She'll need quinidine.
10 per kilo and 0.02 a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, at least one of us was thinking like a doctor. Good work.
And then, when the lightning hit, I ran outside and I saw the barn was on fire. So together, me, Ma, Pa, and Blind Mary, we ran together and we all got buckets of water and we put out the fire.
Really?
No. No, not really. That was a scene from Little House on the Prairie. Come on, guys. We actually do have fire stations in Lancaster.
I have an aunt who lives in Lancaster. Have you ever been to the Amazing Maze?
Oh, Petey, you are looking at the Maze Queen 2004.
No way.
All right, here we go, Chloe. Hey, yo, what do we got?
1071 at West Washington and 29th Street.
Good pizza joint on that corner.
That's the place. Female mid-40s in crisis.
All right. Buckle up, little house.
Do people usually call 911 when they get the wrong food order?
No.
All the time. Usually it's a curly price issue.
So, Ryan, are you excited about possibly becoming an uncle?
I don't get what the hurry is. I figured they ought to slow down, considering what a rough go they had of it when Ronnie was in Iraq.
You mean because of all of Mike's...
Indiscretions, yeah. But he was a man about it, and, you know, Ronnie's not totally blameless.
Yeah. I couldn't even imagine what it's like to be at war. You must be desperate for any sort of human connection. It's not really surprising when you think about it.
Wait, what are you talking about? Did Ronnie have an affair?
What?
Did she meet somebody?
I don't know what you're saying.
You just said that...
No, I didn't.
Then what are you saying?
Nothing. I'm not saying anything. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's unfair. You acted like you knew.
Knew what?
Nothing.
I don't believe this. Ronnie cheated on Mike.
Ryan, please. I know this is upsetting you. See, I promised Dr. Sands I'd keep it a secret. I failed, obviously, but it's not too late. We can make this right. I can swear to secrecy. You know, pay it forward.
It's too big. I can't. Sorry.
Copy that. Engine 27 responding. 1043, 242 Chestnut. Cops are already there.
What's a 1043?
Assault.
Victim's female, late 20s, looks like blunt head trauma, unconscious when we found her.
Where is she?
Just inside.
Tighten here, fellas. Give us room to work till the medics get here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Can you hear me, ma'am? Ma'am? No rasps.
BP 60 and Pell.
Grab me an AMBU bag.
Pulse is weak. Tacky 150. I'm gonna drop a line.
Let's put her in a C spot. Get an EKG.
I'm gonna call base and let them know what we got. Can you hear me, ma'am? Ma'am.
Pulse is weak.
Scans. Angel, can you take him down to radiology?
Oh, I'm really backed up today. Could someone else take Harris?
Not me. I'm on my way to my old stomping ground. Labor and delivery. They're short-staffed with the flu.
Oh, I'd love to, but I've got a potential lung transplant on my hands.
Okay. I realize Dan Harris is not the most pleasant patient in the world, but he's our colleague. And he's currently lying in a bed, paralyzed from the waist down.
Chloe? Huh? You can take Harris, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't.
Chloe, perfect. Harris loves you.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, no, Chloe, you're his favorite one.
Chloe, Chloe, Chloe.
Please don't stop chanting.
Chloe, Chloe, Chloe.
Oh, fine.
Atta girl.
You go get him.
So, MRIs is absolutely necessary.
Yes, all the tests came back negative, so we're looking for a slipped disc, stenosis, or something impinging on your spinal cord. See you on the other side.
Ready to start, Dr. Harris?
No, not yet. You don't have any metal on, do you? Do I?
No, we're both clear.
Ready to go?
Hold on a second, please. Miss Payne, you don't happen to have any Xanax, do you?
Dr. Harris, are you claustrophobic?
I don't enjoy small spaces, no.
Why don't you say so? Do you want me to sing you a song?
Oh, God, no.
You know, I had this yoga instructor once who used imagery to help relax. So if you just close your eyes and picture yourself on a warm beach.
Please stop talking.
I'm gonna get started, Dr. Harris.
Oh, God, no. I can't do this.
Why don't you just talk to me about something?
About what?
I don't know. Chess. You like chess? Why don't you teach me how to play chess?
All right. Are you familiar with the Sicilian defense?
No.
Well, when white initiates with C5, black attacks. Well, if you can't find anything wrong, then run some more tests.
There are no more tests to run.
What about tick paralysis or ciguatera?
You catch that in the Caribbean.
You catch that from eating fish. Who knows where this city gets its seafood from? What, I'm not important enough?
We've been talking for an hour, right? I have other patients. I'm sorry.
The problem with being a superior physician is that you surpass others.
Hey, you know, it's a bit stuffy in here. Why don't we go for a ride?
I would prefer if we didn't.
Oh, I think it'll be nice for you.
I don't want to go for a ride. I will not be infantilized simply because I'm presently handicapped. Why are we going so fast?
Oh my God.
Are you insane?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You just threw me out of my wheelchair.
I did, but I can explain. It's just that everyone is too scared to tell you that they think it's conversion disorder, and I just think you're really, really sad.
You think I'm sad? What, are you some kind of a genius? My wife was murdered. Of course I'm sad, you idiot. Take me back to my room.
Yes, sir.
And get her away from me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, not you.
Dr. Harris, I'm sorry. You have to let me explain.
Oh, there's more explanation. What, were you rolling on acid?
I just thought...
Chloe, I'm Dr. Daniel Harris. I know there's no medical reason for my condition. I know that I'm consumed with grief. I know these two things are connected. But it doesn't change the fact that I cannot move my legs.
Oh.
I'm frightened.
Of course you are. Do you want me to stay with you?
No. I just want to be alone.
Well, I'm here if you need me.
Pagpamagaminya.
What does that mean?
God help me.
Okay, Jason, you have a little temperature, but so does the whole Eastern Seaboard. I noticed you're a Spoon fan. I went to see them in Philly when I was finishing nursing school. They're great. I brought you a little something.
Hello, how we doing?
Well, the infection isn't healing, and the edges of the donor skin have started to break down.
Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, Jason, here's the deal.
Jason, please turn down the TV.
No one wants this last graft to fail, so we're going to try one more IV antibiotic, Ancef. See how that works. Okay, great. Okay, you hang in there, Jason. Chloe's an awesome nurse. She's going to take great care of you.
I'll be right back. Hey, Dr. Sands. I've tried everything, and I don't think Jason likes me very much.
Kid's pretty angry. He was grilling up burgers on his 17th birthday and the propane tank explodes. Who wouldn't be? But if anybody can put a smile on his face, it's you, Payne. We're gonna have to accept the fact that this graft is dying.
Oh, and it was so young and full of promise. What a tragedy.
What do you recommend, Dr. Sands?
Well, no matter what, we have to get the infection cleaned out. And then, Jason, while I realize you've been through a lot of pain, I think you should let the burn center try another graft.
Nope, not happening.
Well, you're gonna have a knot of scar tissue. It's gonna be painful. And it's close enough to your neck that it's gonna limit your range of motion. And with the graft, it's gonna look a lot better.
I'm a freak no matter what. I'm done with all this fake hope. It doesn't matter.
I understand your resistance, but I'm gonna have to have a word with your mom.
You know, Dr. Sands will do everything he can to find you the best surgeon for your graft. In Iraq, he dealt with soldiers every day with disfiguring injuries.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I'll think about it.
Really? That's great. Thank you.
What? What's the...
I just wanted to apologize for whatever it is that I did to offend you. I just want you to know that I still really care about what happens to you, and I've spent a lot of time thinking
I
about...
didn't ask for you to spend one pathetic minute of your pathetic day thinking about me. And you're wasting your time drooling over him. It's obvious he doesn't like you.
Anyway, turns out there is another option to save a dying graft. It's to put you in a hyperbaric oxygen chamber. We don't have one here, but Dr. Sands thinks it's a great idea, so he's gonna call Morristown Memorial. It's just something for you to think about. Jason, what are you doing up?
Well, when you stay in bed all day, oddly enough, you're not that tired at night.
Come with me.
Where are we going?
Just come with me.
So, what are we doing here? Are you gonna throw me off the roof?
I didn't think about it, but might make me feel better. You're right about Dr. Sands. He doesn't like me. He likes someone else. I was way off on that one. Way off.
Yes, you smell nice.
I smell like stale tequila and rejection.
No, your perfume. I think this girl I was going out with before the accident, I think she used to wear the same stuff. She dumped me as soon as she saw my face. I just feel like everything good that everybody hopes for is never gonna happen for me.
Jason, that was just one girl. You're gonna find someone who will love you because
of who I am under these scars, right? You know how many times I've heard that crap? It doesn't happen. I mean, you're hot for Dr. Studley, not some troll with a science fiction face.
Jason.
I'll never, ever have a chance with someone as beautiful as you.
I promise, someone will find you.
What, they teach you that in nursing school?
Yeah. In the class about things not to do unless you want to get fired.
VTAC.
What's happening? Molly?
She's got an abnormal heart rhythm.
Molly?
I don't feel the pulse. Charge to 100?
Oh, God.
Charged.
Clear?
Normal sinus. History of intractable vomiting.
Strong pulse. She's okay.
What's wrong with her heart?
Nothing. All the throwing up made her potassium levels extremely low. Add a 40K to the bag.
Her labs aren't back yet. It could be dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's her going into VTAC again.
I'll push lidocaine.
Good to see somebody's out in front of this. Let's drop potassium. Come on.
Fine. I'm not giving it to her.
You don't have to.
Molly Singer. Potassium 2.8. Okay, thank you.
Good. Something we can fix. She's gonna be fine. Talk to you for a minute.
I have every right to question your authority, so if you're gonna yell at me...
Shut it down, Chatty. You question me anytime you want. Just makes me look all the more spectacular when I'm right.
Then what do you want?
The ER nurse who came up in the elevator with you, the one with the giant fun bags. Who is she?
A kid is coding and you're rack checking? That's nice.
Relax. Not asking you to get us a room. I just want to know what the situation is. Married, boyfriend, lesbian, kid in wheelchair, what?
For the record, this conversation is making me very uncomfortable.
God, are you gonna get a sexual harassment lawsuit on me? Because honestly, it's soul-sucking and boring. Give me the goods and your sexy friend.
I don't discuss my coworkers' personal lives, especially not with skeevy doctors. Are we done?
Fine. She's gonna be very upset when she finds out I asked about her, and you didn't give me the goods.
Dr. Briggs, your lap band's prepped and ready.
All right.
Ladies first, throw your hands up. It's party time. All the girls in the girls are about to shine. Ladies, stand up, cause it won't be long and you're looking so...
Ow! Do you have a car?
Yes.
I need a ride. It's an emergency.
Where's the emergency?
Filippelli's restaurant. I'm meeting somebody there. Do you know it?
The restaurant in Newark? Are you joking? Drive yourself.
I don't drive.
What do you mean you don't drive?
I'm in a bit of a timeout driving-wise.
Seriously? You're a grown-ass man.
You have any pull with the DA?
No?
Then I need a ride.
I'm not driving you to dinner.
Nobody's having dinner. I need a nurse who knows how to keep her mouth shut. It's a VIP house call. Just keep quiet, follow my lead.
Are you taking me somewhere to kill me? Because I will scream or grab a cleaver. Oh, is that black truffle risotto?
Dom. Damiano, you in there, big man?
Big Tom? As in Big Dom Vittore? I swear to God, if there is a dead hooker behind there, I'm gonna run down this hall faster.
Get in here. Who's she?
She's a nurse.
You need help with everything? I hope she doesn't have a big mouth.
Dom, I'm here. What do you need?
He's breathing, but he won't wake up.
Well, you get hit in the head? What happened?
I think he had a seizure.
Are you okay, sir?
What the hell's going on?
I must have caught myself in my zipper. Don't worry about it.
Come here. Come here.
Okay.
Who is he?
Angelo. He's the sommelier. Is he gonna wake up or what?
Does he have a history of epilepsy?
Should I know?
How about head trauma? Sleep deprivation? Alcohol abuse?
He liked the wine a little too much. He went cold turkey a couple of days ago.
All right, it's probably alcohol withdrawal. He's post-ictal. Chloe, push 2 mgs of Ativan.
Is that gonna wake him up?
Prevent him from having any more seizures. He's gonna have to come to on his own. Pupils are equal, round and reactive.
Sorry not to be disrespectful or anything, but you don't look too good.
Now, you may have lost more blood than you realize. You should probably just let me take a look at it. Okay. Multiple full-thickness lacerations. Most likely due to central incisor trauma. Both the dorsal and ventral surfaces.
What the hell does that mean?
Those zipper teeth took a big bite out of you.
Let's hurry this up, all right?
What?
Boss, table 7's asking for Angelo. You seen him?
Figure it out for yourself.
Who are you?
So what do we need here? A Band-Aid, some neosporin?
No, we need to prep for a surgical procedure. Approximate the wound edges with the Adsons while I apply the dermabrane.
Oh, aren't you gonna numb it?
We're gonna use medical grade superglue to seal the lacerations. You won't feel a thing.
I said I wanted to be left alone.
Struns, it's me.
Dad! Hurry it up. Hurry it up.
It just keeps getting better and better.
Open the door!
1 second.
We try to evert the edges of the wound, minimize scarring. Okay, other side.
Within 3 seconds, I'll put my foot through this door. You're in my office.
Done.
How am I gonna hide this? How am I gonna hide this?
Sit down. Put your hand in your lap and follow my lead. Go.
Look who's here. Dr. Longshot.
What happened? Did I do that with my mouth?
No.
Well?
Oh. Sort of.
See, what happened was Angelo got drunk, and he said something that your son took offense to.
Who are you?
She's my nurse. She's fine.
Anyway, he was cracking wise, so I slapped him.
You know, human teeth have a lot of germs. If you contaminate a joint with mouth bacteria, you can lose the use of your hand.
So I figured, you know, with the probation and all, play it safe, bring the doc down here instead of going to a hospital.
You, did a nice job on that penis. Clean work. Impressive. Anyhow, clearly you're in trouble, and I don't want to know why. I just, I want you to know that I won't say anything.
Yeah. Well, I think you talk too much.
Where are you going? This is downtown Newark.
For your work.
"22-year-old kid, football star. Can you imagine?"
It's been 12 hours. He's still unconscious.
Diffuse cerebral edema. We've tried cooling catheter, magnesium, mannitol, nothing's worked.
I read about his previous concussions. He must have taken one hell of a hit.
It was an accident.
What about a craniotomy?
Yeah, right.
The Army's been doing craniotomies for brain swelling.
I know you had a relationship with him, but I'm not comfortable taking off half his skull without a clear-cut indication.
The medical therapy isn't working.
Nurse, with the prolonged elevation in ICP, his brain is toast.
Carlson, she's looking for solutions here. A craniotomy would definitely lower the pressure in his brain, which directly correlates with increased survival. If you want to pass, that's fine. I got a friend at Robert Wood Johnson who'd be more than happy to do it.
Okay, fine. But I gotta tell you, I'm not optimistic.
Thank you.
Chloe. We're gonna do everything we can. Sir, I gotta take this. Norm, talk to me.
Hey, Chloe, how you doing? How's Andy?
He's still in surgery. I never should have interfered.
Hey, you were trying to do the right thing.
But if I hadn't told his coach, then he wouldn't have gone to Delaney's, and he wouldn't have gotten so angry, and he wouldn't have hit his head.
Chloe, craniotomy went well. He opened his eyes. We're nowhere near out of the woods, but it's a lot better than expected. Good call.
That's great. Thanks, Joe.
You okay?
Huh?
Have you eaten something today?
I don't know. No.
Hold on. Make sure she eats something.
What is it? What's happening?
Andy was doing well after the surgery. Then his ICP went through the roof and he blew a pupil.
Did you take him back to the OR?
He failed his apnea test. No electrical activity in the EEG. No cerebral blood flow. He's brain dead. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Mr. and Mrs. Westcott? I'm Chloe Payne. I was a friend of Andy's.
Chloe, of course. Andy told us so much about you.
I'm so sorry.
You meant a lot to him.
He was such a nice boy, Mrs. Westcott.
Andy had said he wanted to be an organ donor, and they won't let us be there when that happens. I know he's gone. In my head, I know that. But the thought of him being all by himself,
I can be with him. I can do that. I'm still his nurse.
Thank you.